At Bike Radar, we test all the best bikes and gear in the world. But for the Most Wanted Awards, we let you, our readers and viewers, decide on which bikes and gear you want the most.
Here are the nominees and award winners for this year's Most Wanted Awards.
In the Aero Road category, this year we saw a number of exciting new bikes, including the Trek Madone, the Specialized Vinge Vias, the Cervelo S5, and the all-new Scott Foil. But it was Canyon's Aero Road that won for the second year running. One reader not only voted online, but voted with his hard-earned cash, buying a bike, saying it was the best quality to value bike on the market, and it looks really good too.
This year's trail bike category is more diverse than ever, with 27.5 plus bikes from Specialized in the Stumpjumper 6 Fatty and Ibis in the Mojo 3. There's also more traditional bikes like the Transition Scout and Trek's Fuel EX. But the bike that stole the show was the Santa Cruz Hightower. It's a 27.5 plus bike as well as a 29er trail bike. The Hightower is the only bike in this year's trail bike category that can transition from 29er to 27.5 plus. Santa Cruz offers it stock as a 29er or 27.5 plus, so you can buy whichever you like.
In the Endurance Road category, this year's nominees were the BMC Gran Fondo GF01, the Pinarello K8S, the Cannondale Synapse, last year's winner, the Specialized Roubaix. But the bike that took the most reader votes by a landslide was the new Trek Domane. The previous Domane already had the IsoSpeed decoupler in the back of the bike, allowing for more flex and thus more comfort. The new Domane has that same technology up front, smoothing out the entire ride. One thing that I like about the disc version of the bike is it comes stock with 32mm tires. And if that doesn't smooth out a ride, nothing will.
So in the fast and light cross-country category, readers chose from the Cannondale FSI, the BMC Team Elite, the Trek Top Fuel, the Canyon Exceed, and the Specialized Epic. The bike that rode away from the pack for the second year in a row was the Specialized Epic. The Specialized Epic has gone through many design changes since it was introduced way back in 2003. One thing that's remained constant is the Specialized Brain technology, which keeps the bike firm while pedaling and allows suspension to open up when it encounters a bump. One thing many voters loved about the Specialized Epic is the fact that it can hold 2 water bottles in the main triangle, making it ideal for marathon cross-country racing.
For the light and fast bikes on the roadside, our road race nominees were the Bianchi Specialissima, the Cannondale Super 6 Evo, the Pinarello Dogma F8, which was last year's winner, the Giant TCR Advanced SL0, and this year's winner, the Canyon Ultimate CF SLX. As with the Aeroad, one thing that many voters loved about the Ultimate was not just its performance and its looks, but also its price compared to its competitors.
So in the rough and tumble enduro category, our nominees are the Canyon Strive, Evil's The Reckoning, the Mondraker Dune, YT's Capra, and last year's winner, the Yeti SB6C. This year, readers selected the Canyon Strive as the most wanted enduro bike. And it's not just the price to performance that people loved about this Canyon, but also the fact it has shapeshifter technology, which is a proprietary system that allows the rider to firm up and shorten the travel for climbing, and with the press of a button, turn it back into party mode for descents.
The gravel scene continues to explode, and with it, so too do your choices in bikes. For 2016, the Gravel Most Wanted Awards categories consist of the Cannondale Slate, the Ridley X-Trail, Open's Unbeaten Path, the Salsa Cutthroat, and Niner's RLT9. With results tabulated, Cannondale's Slate was an easy winner. In a diverse category almost defined by its lack of definition, Cannondale pushes the envelope even further with the Slate. With 650B wheels and tires, and the one-legged lefty, Cannondale's signature suspension fork, here executed with 30mm of travel.
So let's take a look at this year's heavy hitters, the downhill bikes. In this category, we had the Santa Cruz V10, the Specialized Demo 8, the YT2s, Pivot Phoenix Carbon, and Scott's Gambler. While some of the categories were close, this year's most wanted downhill bike was a blowout. Readers love the Santa Cruz V10. The V10 might be a reader favorite because it's been around in one form or another for a long time. It could also be because it has a winning reputation under the Santa Cruz Syndicate team. or it could be just because this bike really does rip.
For road group sets, we cast as nominees the top-end groups, both mechanical and electronic, from the three heavy hitters, Campy, Shimano, and SRAM. The nominees were Campagnolo's Super Record Mechanical and Super Record EPS, Shimano's Dura-Ace Mechanical and Dura-Ace Di2, and SRAM's new wireless eTap. It was the latter that won the Most Wanted award by a landslide. While a select few voters may have experience with Di2 or EPS, SRAM's eTap is a brand new technology. Clearly, voters are excited about this new wireless technology.
In the Most Wanted suspension category, readers chose from the Fox Float X2, Öhlins RX F34, the Push 11.6, the RockShox Lyric, and X-Fusion's Sweep Rough Cut HLR. This year, Fox took the top spot with the Float X2. Readers like the fact that it has adjustable high-speed and low-speed compression and rebound damping. And Fox just released a version with a knob so you can adjust the low-speed compression on the fly to aid in climbing.
For Most Wanted technology on the roadside, we have a diverse cast of nominees. We have the smartphone-friendly Wahoo Element GPS computer, GoPro's Hero 4 video camera, the Quark power meter, the Stages power meter, and Garmin's Edge 1000. While action cameras and power meters are intriguing for some, it was Garmin's Edge 1000 that was most wanted by most readers. Whether you're interested in the metrics of training or eager to explore new routes, Garmin's Edge 1000 delivers with a touchscreen, ANT+, Bluetooth, and Wi-Fi compatibility.
So for Most Wanted mountain bike group, it was a battle royale between SRAM and Shimano. From Shimano, we had XT and XTR Di2. From SRAM, we had the new Eagle group, along with the value-packed NX group. It's clear from the results that many mountain bikers are eager to ditch front derailleurs and try 12-speed, because SRAM Eagle soared away from the competition. Why? Because it's gold, it's the first 1x12 drivetrain, it's gold, and it has a range that can compete with most 2x drivetrains. On top of that, it's gold.
So that's it for the 2016 BikeRadar Most Wanted Awards. We thank you for your votes. We've appreciated reading through your comments, and we hope that this year you get to ride on the bikes and gear that you want most.